officer requests your ID, by law, you have to give it to him, okay?
Oh, Frank said that's BS, sir. He says
it's true.
He says we have Fourth Amendment rights here, sir. Yeah, you better do the walking nerd, young man. You better do the walking nerd.
Yeah. A dumb cop's worst nightmare is an informed citizen with a camera. And today, we'll be going through some bizarre instances where these officers tried to intimidate, only to be badly owned instead.
Thanks for trying to violate my rights. You're unsuccessful today. Yeah, I have to show you my ID, yet I didn't.
In July 2025, a couple of auditors were filming outside a bank while exercising their constitutional rights when a Mound City police officer approached and demanded their IDs.
What's going on?
So we're just investigating.
Investigating what?
We're looking for Miss Ming.
Miss who?
Miss Ming.
Miss Ming.
Yeah, Ming.
Okay. I'm not.
She's a Chinese.
Okay.
So we're trying to find out. We did get word she's at this bank.
Okay.
She's banking here.
Afternoon?
They call me Billy.
Okay, Billy.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere is what they tell me.
It's almost 4 o'clock now.
Yeah,
so.
I was right.
Okay, and Miss Ming, do you have first name or anything?
Yeah, the first name is Ming.
Okay, what's her last name?
Ling, with the L instead of an M.
Are you sure it's Mound City, Missouri?
I was told so, sir.
Okay, because there's
Is there another one?
Oh, Lordy.
Really?
Like 4 or 5 Mound Cities.
I don't like that, though.
Yeah, because there's Mound City, Kansas, South Dakota. Let's do this first. If I can get IDs from both of you so I can verify who you are.
But Frank told us not to, sir.
Well, I have to. I'm sorry. That's part of our protocol.
I don't know if I even have my ID, sir.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Officer Brooke had no idea the auditors were starting to toy with him, using sarcasm and cheeky responses, which is their favorite way to own cops.
I understand it. Then I can work with you guys. How's that? You work with me, I work with you. It's just
so we work together, is what you're saying. Do you think we could become police in this town to patrol?
Not really. You have to go through a lot of schooling for that.
Yeah, but I could do that. I thought it was 6 weeks. We could do that, no problem.
More like 6 months.
Wow, that's a lot of time.
Yeah, a lot more to it. Hey.
Time and temperature check. It was probably, if you say 4 p.m. and 72 degrees Fahrenheit.
Because they said in order to give ID, we have to come in.
Frank says
that's not entirely true.
Well, Frank was the one that told us this, sir.
Who's Frank, sir?
Frank P.
Frank P. Who's that?
Well, a piece of garbage, if you ask me. But he was the one that sends us on missions to investigate. We're just looking, sir.
We're talking to an officer, and if that officer requests your ID, by law, you have to give it to him, okay?
Oh, Frank said that's BS, sir. He says
it's true.
He says we have Fourth Amendment rights here, sir.
Right.
And he says you can't just Gestapo stop us.
That's why we have President Trump. Because Trump.
Oh, we committed a crime then? I was unaware. I didn't know.
The officer was shortly joined by a deputy sheriff as well, and they both demanded IDs from the auditors simply for filming. Watch how the auditors kept owning these clueless cops.
You still have to have your ID so we can identify you. It's either that or we take you to the station down the sheriff's department, and then we fingerprint you. And then
you can't do that. I burnt my fingerprints off with a pan of oil.
Oh, you did?
Actually, I can see fingerprints from here.
I can't see mine because I can't see nothing.
You can't see nothing?
Milton has eye problems.
Your actual glasses?
They're the ones that he got for
Frank told me I could see more with these.
So would you like to either give me your driver's license or some form of ID, or would you like to go to the sheriff's office and get fingerprinted?
I'm wearing my speed boots on today, sir.
Okay.
They call me Billy, sir.
Okay, Billy, can I read you something real quick?
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is Missouri law, okay? In Missouri, law enforcement officers can require a driver to provide...
I can't read.
His eye sockets
You go ahead and read it.
In Missouri, law enforcement officers can require a driver's license to provide their identification and vehicle registration during a traffic stop or when they have reasonable suspicion of
a crime.
Criminal activity.
It's shocking to see the deputy read the law out loud and end up proving himself wrong, essentially agreeing with everything the auditor said about the Fourth Amendment.
Yeah, we haven't committed a crime or got pulled over legally and lawfully.
Walking on the sidewalk taking pictures is not a crime.
We're investigators, sir. Just let us investigate,
Save
please.
Save yourselves. You've already qualified immunity right now.
You've already puffed Milton up, and you shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Sir, I'm getting nervous.
I'm asking you, do you have ID?
I'm getting nervous, though, sir.
Why?
I don't know. I'm shaking in my boots.
I don't think.
Huh?
I don't think you are.
Well, I almost am.
So, do you have ID or not? That's simple yes or no.
If you articulate a crime we committed, yes, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
You want to turn around and cuff up?
Well, if you want a lawsuit.
Yeah, if you want a lawsuit.
You're refusing to identify yourself.
Yeah, because we haven't committed a crime, or we didn't get pulled over lawfully. You can't.
You know how
you can't
Hitler
go
did it?
around and pull people over, or come up to them if they're not committing a crime and demand ID.
Both the auditors made complete sense, as these cops couldn't tell what their reasonable articulable suspicion was. One wrong move here could easily cost their city a massive lawsuit.
How about if we go back to our office and we get back to you?
Where's your office?
Well, sir,
Secret.
it is top secret. Do you have a clearance?
I
Clarence?
probably have a much higher clearance than you.
No, you don't. Do you have a top secret?
And them,
What if I was a Fed?
pretty sure you're not.
What if I was?
You know, for your pocket
You're-
before I take it from you.
You better not
Well, that's
attack
part of
him,
my
sir.
disability. Yeah,
You better not
had
attack
shoulder
him.
surgeries and 2 on this
That's
one.
okay.
So, what do you,
That's
so
a
you just,
weapon.
That's
It
not a
is?
weapon, sir.
It can
well,
be
you
a
better
weapon.
get a job as a librarian if you think that's a weapon.
That is true, sir.
That can be a weapon. Yes, sir.
Whoa.
You're scared of everything. You can't be scared being a police. You got to be a man. You got to have the cojones.
It's not being scared. It's
It is. He's afraid of him. Imagine being afraid of a Milton.
And I puffed up earlier. Let's
Well,
give him
that's
that.
true.
I mean,
He did
it's
puff
not-
up, so I'll give you a little bit of slack. But still, you can't be afraid of a Milton.
Hey, that
What's
guy's
wrong with
walking the
you?
wrong-
These cops still hadn't realized they were being taken as a complete joke, getting humiliated in the process. Instead, they just stood around looking like fools, making a mockery of themselves.
I'm getting a bit horny standing here, and you guys are absolutely interfering with my investigation.
But you're interfering with mine.
Yeah, but your investigation means nothing because you have no criteria
Might not mean
for the
nothing to you, but
investigation.
it means a lot to me.
Yeah, but what crime have we committed? You haven't said any.
I mean, exactly how am I supposed to take you serious as an investigator when you're wearing a coat from a video game, you got fake cuffs.
We'll
and
have to cut that
you
audio
got
so Frank don't hear that
toy-
shit.
You're embarrassing me in front of everybody right now, sir. Why would you do
I'm
that?
not
You're the one in the
embarrassing you.
clown
I'm asking.
costume, not me. You guys are wearing costumes. It's not me that's wearing the costume. This is just a fashionable jacket. You better not be searching my bag, young
You might
man.
want to go see what they're talking
I
about.
got I got supplies in
I
there.
think Junior got educated and he's telling him, yeah, we really can't do shit about this.
You can't
we're
do
not
it,
scared.
sir.
Slowly, the cops started realizing they were up against two very knowledgeable individuals who wouldn't be easily intimidated or tricked into handing over their IDs.
Are you hungry?
No.
Well, you look hungry, and we're just
Here
trying
he
to feed
comes.
you.
That guy's leaving, so he's like, yeah, there's no issues.
What?
Go ahead and talk over there. He'll tell you all about
You
our
best save
rights.
him.
He's going
Brooks,
to tell
the
you
son
about
of a bitch.
What's that?
I'm gonna run.
Oh, why?
Are we
What's going on?
detained?
Yeah.
How long are you gonna illegally detain us for?
Yeah.
You've already interfered with our investigation. Hey, you calm down. You look here, look, listen, pal.
No.
I'm in charge here. This is my investigation. I'm in charge
You're
here.
trying to listen to
No,
something on
I
radio
don't
that
stop.
may be
I'm the
important
best.
Than what you are.
Hey, you calm down. My hand motions are way cooler and better than
How
yours.
about if we go to,
How about this?
we're going to go to our headquarters.
We're in charge
Tell you
here,
what,
pal.
You guys go get in your vehicle.
Nope, not doing it. Nope.
Go away.
I'm
Nope.
exercising my rights.
You got to get on your knees and do a handstand afterwards.
Anyway.
Apologize for being wrong.
I won't apologize
And
for
then
not
he's
knowing the
gonna
basic
say,
law because
Have
I'm
a nice
dumb.
day, gentlemen. He's going to try to kick us off.
Shit, is that true?
Go ahead. Okay,
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
As if things weren't embarrassing enough, a state trooper also showed up at the scene, but the auditors were more than ready to take him to the cleaners and give him a quick lesson on the Constitution as well.
Figure out where and what state you really need to be in.
Okay.
If you feel she is missing out of this state
Yeah.
or this town, in fact,
Yeah.
call my office and we will try to help you.
What's your number?
9
What is
1
it? Okay, 91.
1.
Well, that's for emergencies only.
This is an emergency. I mean, we're suspicious.
Well,
we're
if she's
detained.
missing, she's been missing for
You're gonna haul
some
us-
time.
Which car are we going to ride in anyway? Because that one's been running. The air's on. I want to get in that one.
Yeah.
If you're going to take us to...
If you're gonna take us, give us the AC already.
Yeah, I want that
We
one.
don't deserve this
With the bull
harsh
guard,
treatment.
With the bull guard.
Well, they both got bull guards.
Yeah, but that one looks nicer. In case we got to get in at 1080.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
1080.
A 1080? What's a 1080?
Yeah, you
Jeez.
stop asking us
I think
questions.
it's 1027. It's valid. Anyway, I know the whole 10 code.
Yeah, he knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Milton, sir. He knows more than you.
Huh?
There's no 1087.
1080.
Yeah, there is. 1069. You know what that is?
1080.
Now there's no 90.
Acknowledge.
That means you need training for a
1069 is
constitution.
acknowledged. Keep going.
Look, that's a state trooper. Look at his hat. He's a
he
drill
comes.
sergeant.
I mean, we were just enjoying the architecture on this building, and these guys come along. Oh, you need
That's
your
not
ID.
what you told me.
That was one of the things we were doing. I didn't tell you everything. Go ahead.
Yeah, these guys are being dumb.
So what's your name?
They call me Billy.
They call you Billy, and what do
They call him
Me
Milton.
Milton.
O-N.
Okay,
Like
so
on your
no
shirt.
Lucas?
Who's Lucas? Lucas Motor Oils.
Lucas.
Luke.
Maybe he's talking about Frank.
You talking about Frank? Franklin.
Frank did that.
Hey, where's your badge?
We don't wear badges. We wear collar brass.
What?
These guys might be the funniest auditors out there, and they really taught these stupid cops a lesson they would never forget. No doubt, it was the first time these officers ran into people with such sharp knowledge of the law.
You got to have these criteria of getting lawfully pulled over or committed a crime before you can even ask for ID.
Right.
And we said, yeah, you guys are dumb. And they're like, no, it doesn't matter. You're suspicious. And we're like, suspicious isn't a crime, you dumb nerd.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, well, we're dumb nerds, but I don't
Right.
care. And they said, we're going to throw you in a cage.
In a cage. And they said they were going to.
They're going to fingerprint us. They're going to pull our pants down and do the strip
Brooks said he was
search.
going to.
They're trying to be disgusting with us. And we said, no, don't do that today.
He's going to go over there and tell him. He's going to say, yeah, these guys know what they're talking about. We
Yes,
better
sir.
get
You
the hell
gotta.
out of
They're
here."
pretty dumb. You gotta speak
Brooks,
English.
You might want to get in on this.
Yeah, you might want to. It's going to be embarrassing for you.
I'm just trying to save you. 'Cause
Yes.
if you do this to the wrong person someday, they're going to hem you up and sue you. You don't think so?
The comedy dragged on as these cops held the auditors for over 50 minutes, with no apparent reason, refusing to let them go in order to protect their fragile egos.
You really do have to commit a crime before you ID. Otherwise, you can just walk up to anybody. Hey, give me your ID.
Look at that fresh bowl cut, sir.
Suspicion is not. Is there a definition, or is it up to what people think? You know, like if I see a guy walking high heels, that's pretty suspicious. But are you going to go ID him for it? No, can't.
You're getting schooled by a Milton.
Right,
That's
and that's
embarrassing.
bad.
I mean, Brooks pretty stupid. I don't know how you deal with that guy. He's dumb.
I mean, we would leave you alone if you just answer some questions.
Yeah, but we don't have to in America.
I know you don't have to, but we're trying to get something.
So if we don't answer questions, why do you guys think you can keep asking?
Yeah, we got illegally detained
You know,
for 50 minutes and counting.
keep
I
asking
mean,
him.
that's illegal.
I just got it.
Well, I know, but
Trying to figure out what's going on.
Brooks, we need to get you and Brooks ride back to the station together, and you can kind of chirp.
Yeah,
and
throw him in jail
What
for
went
being
wrong?
dumb.
What went right? How we can improve going forward here? I mean, that's the only thing I can recommend.
here, hold this for a second. I got to tie my bootlace. These guys are dumb. They need to learn the
Yeah.
basics of law.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Billy,
Are you hungry?
are you hungry?
Yes,
'Cause I
and I'm
still think
hornous.
you need
What's he
the
doing up there to
Snickers.
that truck?
He's
Up there
He's kissing
getting a
it.
plate number.
At last, after circling around in pointless discussions, the officers realized they had messed with the wrong people, as these auditors simply couldn't be intimidated. That's when they finally backed off, but not without getting humiliated one last time.
We have more pressing things to do because there's now a missing person that we have to go look for.
Who said there's a missing
But
person?
You are
They're missing from us.
okay.
We can help look because
All right.
we're looking for people right
We're
now.
looking for somebody, sir.
Which if you're looking for a missing,
She's
meatling,
missing to us.
He's the lead investigator.
You need to go back to Frank and make sure Frank has proper information.
Well,
because
sir,
right now I don't think he does.
You're a horrible
So please,
investigator, so let's leave the investigating to me
Good
because
luck
you
with
suck
that.
at it.
You
Have
go.
fun.
You go watch some
Hope you don't-
constitutional
hope you
videos.
Yeah, you guys
I
are
just don't
dumb.
want you to lose your pension, sir.
The walk of nerd.
You know, a lot of states are.
This is a lost cause. They don't want to listen.
Oh, I thought we were going to the station.
Like they think we said they were. So.
I thought we were going downtown.
Well, you gentlemen have a good day, all right?
All right.
Have a good day. I knew it was coming. I knew.
Yeah, you better do the walk of nerd, young man. You better do
Yeah,
the walk
I
of
knew
nerd.
that. Yep.
The walk of nerd, ladies and gentlemen. The walk of nerd. Get the hell out of here. You better be doing the driving nerd. You better be doing the driving nerd.
Yeah.
You guys have a quality day, okay?
Yeah, we will. You too. Stay safe.
Hey, don't get too famous now.
While this might be one of the most savage police encounters you'll ever see, this next gentleman left this tyrant frustrated as well.
You can't determine whether you suspect me of committing a crime without
You're
my
required
ID.
to identify yourself. law enforcement officer, okay?
In October 2023, a journalist and auditor from Cult News visited a major bank in Marion County to conduct a First Amendment audit. Before long, the staff called the police, and an officer quickly arrived, attempting to intimidate him.
We got a call from the bank about you out here recording it and taking pictures. They asked you what you were doing, and you said you were casing it.
I said, trying to figure out how to get into the bank. I said, probably the front door is my guess.
So what are you doing over here?
That's a little joke. Taking pictures and video of the bank.
What do you do that for? Just like a hobby? Or?
I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of having conversations with police that aren't necessary on my part.
Can I explain?
Yeah, sure.
So it is necessary because they said you told them you were casing it, so they were actually concerned.
Didn't say casing
they
it.
Us, right?
So, but I didn't say I'm casing it.
Okay.
I made a joke about. That's a joke. It's not a crime.
You just made a joke.
Yeah. It's not a crime. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm here to determine is make sure.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean?
I can't imagine anybody in their right mind would take me seriously on something like that.
The auditor was clearly joking with his earlier remarks inside the bank, but the cops didn't take it that way. Instead, they jumped straight to their favorite move, demanding ID without having any reasonable articulable suspicion.
You got any ID on you?
Indeed. Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
That's what I'm trying to determine.
You can't determine whether you suspect me of committing a crime without my ID?
You're required to identify yourself to a law enforcement officer, okay?
So you're saying that I'm required to identify myself if a law enforcement officer asks in Ohio?
In this situation, I'm here investigating this, okay?
So what crime do you suspect me of committing?
Well, it's suspicious activity. If you're trespassing, those sorts of things.
I'm trespassing?
If you were, okay? You were on their property over there.
I am not. It is my understanding. It is my understanding of Ohio law, unless you have reasonable and articulable suspicion of a crime that I have either committed or about to commit or whatever. I mean, just me standing here taking pictures of a bank is not.
Well, your statements to them.
Cause. Figure out how to go through the front door. Yeah.
It turns out the auditor hadn't even set foot on the bank's property, and he was simply filming from a public sidewalk, well within his rights to take pictures and record.
Yeah, I generally just don't, unless I'm suspected. That's it. And I really don't like to talk with the police.
I get it. I'm not trying to.
And it's nothing against you personally. I mean, you seem like a nice guy. It's just that, with these guys, they make one little comment and they take it and they twist it into, he's.
In today's world, you just never know.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to identify.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of identifying when I haven't committed a crime. So, all right. I love it. He said I had to identify myself. Is that not true?
Yes, you know.
All right, there you go. All right, so I do not have to identify myself. Hey, question for you.
Yeah.
1 second. I'm going to get something out of my bag. It's not a weapon. I have no weapons on me. All right. So.
Are you just thinking? I know there's a lot of old buildings down here.
Yeah. No. Okay. So I was going to grab my thing here.
Okay. What's your name? Can I at least know your name so I know what I'm talking to?
I can tell you. My name is actually Mike. I'm with KULT News.
Where's that?
The first thing, Officer Kelly, I'd like to ask you why you claimed that I had to show you my ID.
Because I'm here investigating.
That's not true, though. I don't have to show you my ID if you have no reasonable and articulable suspicion of committing a crime.
You have to give a name,
No, I
date of
don't.
birth, and an address.
No, I don't. Not unless you suspect me of committing a crime.
The officer was caught red-handed lying but refused to admit it, only making a bigger fool of himself, while the auditor kept owning him badly.
You have to suspect me of committing a crime. So you're going to walk away today without knowing my name. Are you going to arrest me because I didn't give you my ID?
Because I'm hearing what they got to say first.
So I haven't committed a crime, but so you think I have to give my name, date of birth, everything if I haven't committed a crime?
I'm determining if you have.
All right. So when you determine I've committed a crime, then you can ask for my ID. But until then, well, all right. Well, your sergeant there, I think told you that is how it works.
What's
So,
that?
are you under the impression as well, officer, that I have to give you my ID when I haven't committed a crime? So is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Suspicious activity. All right. So go ahead and bounce. I will dismiss you without further argument, Officer Kelly. I know. I'm just saying.
But here's where I'm at. They say it was just odd, so I'm not pushing it, okay? If you don't want to tell me your name, don't, okay?
Oh, you said I have to, though. So do I have to give you my ID or don't I?
I'm not going to push it today because it's not your
so you're just a nice guy. Yeah. Or you're full of shit and I don't have to give you my ID, and you said that hoping I wouldn't know my rights. Unfortunately for you, I do know my rights.
Well, unfortunately for the officer, this individual knew his rights pretty well and wouldn't budge to his cheap tactics. The officer immediately realized his mistake and took a step back. However, he never apologized or showed any remorse to the individual.
I have committed no crime.
Here's what I encourage you to do. Okay? Just look up the ORC for failure.
I'm well aware.
I'm just
sir,
letting you know.
Sir,
Okay?
how much time did you spend in law school?
You have a good day.
Wait, 6
okay?
weeks of training in police force?
More than that.
All right, well, not enough if you think I have to show you my ID.
Have a good day, sir.
All right. You have a good day. Thanks for trying to violate my rights. You're unsuccessful today. Yeah, I have to show you my ID, yet I didn't. Yet I didn't show you my ID. Isn't that weird?
Have a good day.
You said I have to, but yet I didn't.
Have a good day.
Do you violate everybody's rights in this town? Do the police try to violate everybody's rights in this town, or is it just me?
Have a good day.
Yeah, go on. Bounce. I will dismiss you without further argument.
I'm not arguing.
I know.
I'm telling you to have a nice day.
Knock yourself out, Chief. See ya. It's difficult to violate your rights when you know them, folks.
Well, this officer was also forced to do a walk of shame, and this was quite satisfying as he learned his lesson pretty quickly and just vanished in no time. And that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw cases where officers thought they could go on and intimidate these people and violate their rights. However, they ended up meeting the wrong ones who totally took them to the cleaners. Thanks for watching. Please support the channel by subscribing, leaving a like, and comment if you want more like this.
I have PTSD, I have anxiety disorder, depression disorder, 5 years old.
Put your hands behind your back for me.
No.
Stop resisting.
And I'll be calling the cops on you. And the kids are not yours. You cannot be taking them away. I've not done anything wrong.